if you take the racket now and say, okay, let's say I'm hitting the ball, and the ball bounces and comes up, and here it is at its peak, it's going horizontally, and I swing the racket horizontally with a vertical racket face to get my 90-degree angle between the flight of the ball and the swinging of the racket in its vertical surface, horizontal ball, vertical surface, then the ball is going to come off horizontally. And that's the way to get maximum power. You swing through horizontally, you get maximum power driving the ball. So swinging hard, swinging horizontally into the ball, it's called a drive shot basically. You're driving the ball. If you play golf, you know, the ball with the driver, that's the club with the least loft. So basically it's mostly going horizontally. There's some lift obviously, there's some loft. But the same thing is true with tennis. A drive shot is basically you're trying to power the ball and get it quickly to your opponent so he doesn't have time to get to it or to get the racket back to hit it. But of course you can't just swing the racket horizontally, and if you watch the pros, pretty much every time they swing the racket, they are not swinging the racket horizontally into contact. That's what beginners do. Beginners swing the racket horizontally into contact and discover that they can't have a vertical racket face if they do that because it starts dropping immediately and never makes probably won't make it to the net, let alone get over the net. So they tip the racket. And definitely guarantee you that that's going to get the ball to go way over the net. Swing hard and it's not only over the net, it's not only long, it's maybe over the fence. So the pros don't do that. Same thing, you could have a short ball and you see an amateur, a beginner do this, tip the racket up. Definitely going up over the net, but again, ball comes in fast, you swing hard, you can make contact, it goes long and maybe over the fence. So the pros don't do that either. They'll do that if they're full stretch and that's the only way they can reach the ball, they'll do that. Or if it's jammed at the feet, they may do that just to flick, to pick the ball up. But that's kind of a minority of the shots. Their bread and butter shot is to make contact with the vertical racket face.